CIG announced back in 2019 that Pyro was going to be the next system coming out in the verse. And they said that it was going to be released in 2020 or late 2020, that a lot of us believed at the time, but in 2020. Now I'm going to do a video on if Pyro is going to be coming out in 2020, if I believe Pyro is going to be coming out in 2020, and what to expect if it does come out in Q4 later on this year. Now, Star Citizen Leaks, a YouTube channel that has Execute and Hater in it, they leaked out a couple of weeks ago, I think it was weeks ago, a video that Pyro was going to come out in Q4 later on this year. And if this is true, if this leak is true, I think this is the reason why we haven't seen the card yet, because generally around this time we will be seeing the card of the Q4. And if Pyro is coming out in Q4, we know that it's going to be the 4.0 card, because CIG has announced that when 4.0 comes out is when we're going to get to Pyro. I think this is the reason why it's getting a bit delayed and we haven't heard a lot for this card yet, is because I think CIG is trying to confirm right now that Pyro is going to be able to come in Q4. And of course we don't want a situation where we see Pyro, we see 4.0 card, we know yes this is when Pyro's come out, and then we get close to this patch and CIG go, oh sorry, we can't release this, it's not ready yet, we're going to push it back, and they rename it to 3.12, and a lot of people are going to be disappointed. This is I think is very good for CIG if they can actually pull this off. In fact, if we go back to CitizenCon 2019 and they announced that hey, Pyro's coming out in 2020, late 2020, when I looked at this I said no, it's probably going to be delayed back to 2021. I didn't believe CIG when they said this 2020 when they first heard it, and that's why I've not hyped myself up for Pyro at all, is because I, even before the what's happened, I just went, well, no, I don't believe you, CIG. So if CIG can prove me wrong, I'll be very happy. I want to be proven wrong here, by the way. I don't want to be right. And even if what's happened in the system, if they can push Pyro out, I think this would be very great to see how quick they can actually develop planets in the future. However, I will say, to lower some of this expectation right now, is that even Star Citizen Leaks even said that it won't be the full Pyro system. So we might see, I think he said Pyro 1, 2 and 3, but we won't see the rest of the planets like Pyro 4 or 5 or something. I actually don't know the system that well. We won't see Ruined Station, and apparently they haven't even started on Ruined Station right now. So below this expectation that Pyro is coming out, we might not even see, we probably won't see Pyro be fully developed but only have something like a half a system. Now this is where I kind of never really got excited for Pyro. It didn't really fit my playstyle, I didn't want to be a pirate, and the reason why I'm saying this right now is because if we don't have something like Ruined Station, we might have a system that we might not be able to do a lot in. What do I mean like that? We might be able to go for the warp or whatever, jump point or whatever it's called, and jump to the planets that are in the system right now and do nothing, or do not a lot, just have a nice look around, like Microtac when that first came out in 3.8, where we couldn't do much on it. There was a station at top of there, but we couldn't do much other than go onto the planet and take some cool, nice photos. So when it comes to exploring Pyro, we might not see a lot at first, because Pyro is supposed to be a system that is completely abandoned and has now pirates in it, and the pirates only really go to Ruined Station, and that's it. That's really when it comes to seeing civilization, it's going to be in Ruined Station. That's not out yet. So the question is what are we going to see on Pyro? And I think the big question is, for me, my big question mark right now is how is people going to refuel around Pyro? Because if you know Pyro is very big. Now, I'm not sure, I haven't done my research on this bit, but I believe Pyro only has one station, and it's Ruined Station. They don't have any other space stations going around the system. It might be abandoned ones, but I believe there's none. And Pyro is very big. It's bigger than Stanton, so when you go to Pyro 1, to Pyro 2, for example, it's going to be a much more bigger distance than going from Hurston to Crusader, for example. So you're going to need a lot more fuel, a lot more quantum fuel. And the issue is if you're in an Avenger Titan, if you need a lot more quantum fuel, how is the Avenger Titan going to refuel when it gets to something like Pyro 3, for example? A lot of people are going to be quite angry if they get into the jump point, they jump to Pyro 3 if they can. They jump to Pyro 3 and then they're stuck there because they can't refuel. So I believe that CIG might put some temporary space stations on Pyro 1, 2 and 3 so we can go there and we can actually refuel our ships. Now, saying that, we might find some more missions on these space stations, maybe some cargo missions, maybe some box missions as well, might really give us some more flair to the system and give us something to do. However, Pyro is more known to be a pirate haven for a lot of people, so we might find some missions where if you want to be a pirate, you can maybe track down some bounty hunters. Maybe if you're a bounty hunter, you can have loads of missions where you track down pirates. This is definitely could be I think is going to be the first missions we're going to see in Pyro, and it's going to be more of a lawless system where we can fight people, we can PvP. This is going to be a system where you can PvP and not get a lot of consequences for it. So this is what Pyro is going to be built for, and I think Stanton is going to be more of a system where you're going to probably want to make a lot of money. Pyro is going to be a system where you want to do a PvPing. Now, my most excited thing about Pyro coming out is the possibility of some really cool missions around Xenothreat. Now, Xenothreat is a pirate gang around Ruin Station, and they hate the aliens, basically, and they are going to go and attack Stanton, or that's what we kind of think that's going to happen, because back in 3.8 in Port Olistar there was messages of Xenothreat coming over to attack Stanton. The reason why I'm excited for this is because we could see a big mission like the Idris mission that was supposed to come out in 3.9, where we can have a huge group mission, and maybe we might have two different sides of this mission, where you can go and join in whichever side you want to join in. Basically a Stanton defense force and a Xenothreat side maybe, and we might even start the mission over in Pyro, where Stanton might come in and try to defending themselves by attacking the Xenothreat before they come in and attack them, and it might start over to Pyro, and we might have a huge group battles with that, and then we might go over to Stanton and we have a big group battle over that. It's good to see if that happens or something like that happens. Maybe the other way around, where we might start in Stanton and then the Stanton defense force might actually defend hard enough that they push them back into Pyro, and we might come and Stanton might come and attack them in Pyro. So I'm excited to see if any big missions, any big group missions come out, and I think this is what we really need to spice up the game a bit, is having these big group missions that everyone can get alerted and everyone can be a part of, and it makes the experience in Star Citizen that much more better. Will we see this in 4.0 or the end of Q4? Probably not. We'll probably have to wait for Ruin Station to come out, but this is something that I'm theorizing here. If you know my channel, I do this a lot, and I'm just theorizing and hoping that a big mission like this is going to be something on CIG's mind. And I think this would be very great for Star Citizen and for the people that have been waiting and playing this game for so long to go and enjoy and have some fun. Now this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, press the like button. If you even dislike this video, press the dislike button, and maybe even put in the comments why you disliked it. I always take feedback and always want to improve how I do these videos. I'm also back to work now, and so I don't know how much I'm going to be uploading, but hey ho. I'm still going to be uploading. I just don't know how much I'm going to be uploading now. I'm hoping to still get 2 videos out a week, but hey, don't know yet. Just a quick thing I wanted to say to my subscribers, and if you are subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and if you are considering subscribing, Subscribe button's right there if you want to press it. That was so bad. But hey, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.